Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our institution of Global Professional Free Webinar. Thank you all for joining with us in this wonderful morning. My lovely audience, today I am your host for the morning. I am Yarni Sattar from Bangladesh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. I feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. It's my delight to welcome you all to our Institution of Global Professional Free webinar. Thank you all for joining us today in this marvelous morning, and it's my humble request to you all of you stay with us till the end and don't forget to tag, share and mention your friends. So let's together and learn together. Today our webinar topic is sustainable leadership development, and today we have our speaker. Our speaker name is Gregorio Vilari Angeles Jr. He is from Philippines. He is an assistant teacher and coordinator extension services from Kandana State University. So let's invite our speaker. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, worldwide audience and Institute of Global Professionals. Hello, hello,
Sir, you
hello.
can present your presentation.
Where?
Sir, you can present.
Um, hello.
Hmm?
Huh?
Sir, yes, you can present, sir.
Okay. Hello, worldwide audience and Institute of Global Professionals Organizing Committee. So welcome to this webinar. I'm your speaker today. I am Assistant Professor Gregorio P. Angeles Jr. Uh, okay, technical problem. So again, I'll be discussing the topic about sustainable leadership development. So, how can a leader sustain and develop his leadership rule? The new challenge for today's organizational leaders is to successfully guide their organizations through volatile economic times and deal with the topic of sustainability. This has become an increasingly complex task for organizational leadership, and many more organizational failures await those not prepared. Thus, the need to examine and define the concept of sustainable leadership expands in importance. A standard measurement device is required to adequately evaluate an organization's advancement in achieving strong sustainable leadership. To accommodate this measurement, an easily comprehended definition and example of sustainable leadership must be developed. It should adequately internalize the concept of sustainable leadership as it relates to the business environment. Without a simple definition and example, a measurement device would be flawed. It appears that leaders in today's organizations are attempting to utilize their personal concept of sustainability to adjust and continually improve overall performance. An accurate performance rating needs the input of all individuals within the business. Many definitions exist for their leadership concept, and the lines are blurred as to what sustainable leadership means in practice and in literature. Definitions for sustainable leadership are understood by many in the environmental field. However, there appears to be a lack of understanding by the common man how sustainability in leadership relates to their particular company. Environmentally based definitions of sustainability. The term sustainable from those with a focus on environmental concerns and the literature and assessment instruments reflect this perspective. It may also be recognized that sustainability cannot be achieved without considering issues of social justice. No sustainable organizations can exist without some form of social justice. An organization that is committed to sustainability should help its stakeholders understand the roots of injustice that motivate them to seek justice, humanness, and model environmentally sustainable practices. The tools of greening in all organizations is a move in the right direction. However, they they fail to teach organizations about the variance with the ultimate destination of sustainability. The management must shift from the prevailing metaphor of greening, which merely reduces the bad things, to that of sustaining or realizing the long-term good of the organization. According to an author, life in nature is a dynamic process of periods of relative stability and change that alternate. In contrast, people and organizations seize chance which is imposed from the top or externally. However, change in organizations can be welcomed by all employees when those involved have participation in the decision process. If the organization is perceived as a living system, it must continually evolve and adapt over time. The traditional leadership's goal was to stay on course. However, maintaining the same strategy in times of change can be disastrous. Exceptional corporate leadership must therefore remain in a flexible, fluid state to encourage and nurture creativity and innovation. Therefore, the only sustainable leadership strategy depends on creating an organization that is able to learn better and faster and become more flexible and adaptable than in its competition. The concept of environmental sustainability is not a new one, but the recent increase in focus is important. The welfare of the environment has been receiving increased attention because of public and private concern for environmental health and limited resources considerations. Many believe that eco-sensitive leadership, which operates with the natural environment at the center of organizational decision-making and practices, is in contrast to the conventional leadership model that focuses on the conventional goals of pure profit, business growth, and stakeholder expectations. There are many definitions of eco-sensitive sustainability to requirements for adopting a long-term frame, sensitivity to the complexity of the natural world, the adoption of basically non-anthropocentric viewpoints, awareness of environmental risk, and the use of non-economic valuation techniques. Furthermore, the eco-sensitive leader will need to focus the goal of the organization on becoming organizationally eco-sensitive above the conventional goals of profit and the like and be willing to manipulate with political virtue. The eco-sensitive organization will learn and use new information and theory about the natural world and revise its organizational and worldview in light of this knowledge. Modern management theory has disassociated business organization from the rest of nature, and the result is it is possible that organizations have been encouraged to behave in ways that destroy their natural and life support systems. Reintegration is required, where management scholars consider the social and environmental systems and how organizations exist in the complete external environment. The paradigms are shifting in management theory from the notion of organizational science and a constricted view of assumptions to that of systems interconnectedness for a more cosmopolitan outlook in terms of the concept of sustainable development. The business definitions of sustainability. The relationship between business and society has been considered extensively in management theory. The sustainable view of an organization is based on the need for companies to fully accept the reality that the business world is actually part of the natural world. This view is based on the four pillars view, where social, physical, ethical, and business reasons relate to each other and support the idea that firms should create sustainable value in terms of economic, social, and environmental value. The dynamic and sustainable organization is a knowledge based and knowledge creating entity that generates revenue and depends on its relationship and its environment to create value or social revenue. Organizations now view sustainability as a strategy for long term business survival and success. Sustainability brings together strategies to make sure that top performance related to the business, the environment, and society affords. This presentation showed that organizations that have strong sustainability programs were able to reduce expenses while making significant improvements in customer service. In addition, an increasing number of companies are required to provide verifiable evidence of social and environmental impact while at the same time being able to demonstrate real business benefits. Matching those environmental and social stewardship requirements is helping organizations make clear, actionable, and measurable improvements to their bottom lines, which in turn helps ensure the sustainability of the organization. In order to create a sustainable innovation or sustainable leadership style, leaders must become innovation managers that have developed substantial leadership competence that focuses on the long-term survival of the organization. A manager's charismatic, instrumental, strategic, or interactive leadership style contribute in a substantial way to the sustainable innovation processes that organizational leaders must support to create the sustainable organization. Embracing the concept of sustainability may allow an organization to achieve a competitive advantage and a way to continually improve performance. They stated that the value is in using sustainability as the force behind any new innovations, technologies, or business processes that truly seek out a better way to operate any business. There are 10 pillars of sustainable leadership. We have the change orientation, a willingness to change an organization. Second, broad systems thinking, the ability to connect the organization. Third, social and environmental consciousness, viewing the role of the organizationally, externally, and its impacts. Fourth, business savvy and credibility, linking sustainability and stakeholder value. Fifth, adaptability. We have to manage, implement, and change. Sixth, patience, commitment to the long term. Seven, translational skills. You have to put our thought into action. Persuasiveness, communicating and building relationships. 9. Energy and passion. Communicate vision and encourage innovation to drive innovation. And the last one, mentoring and development. We have the commitment to sound lasting leadership through development of people. Increased focus on these pillars in organization can link the gap between social values and corporate performance. The value is in using sustainability as the force behind new innovations, technologies, or business processes that truly seek out a better way to operate in a business. Sustainability as a paradigm that is constantly evolving and used by organizations for purposes of planning and decision making. It is a dynamic concept that requires a basic understanding of the relationships among various ecological, economic, and social systems. This definition recognizes and embraces the internal and external nature of organizations. Business sustainability as a powerful and defining idea. The sustainable organization is one that creates profit for its shareholders while protecting the environment and improving the lives of its stakeholders. It operates so that its business interests, along with the interests of the environment and society, are intertwined. The sustainable organization can be more successful tomorrow than it is today and for generations to come. The triple bottom line perspective is the prevailing perspective for organizational sustainability. It aims at balancing people, planet, and profit. Sustainable development as meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. A sustainable leadership strategy depends on developing an organization that can learn better, faster, and thus become more flexible and adaptable than others. The ultimate goal of organizations should be to create value for shareholders and society as a whole. Through shareholder satisfaction and engagement, only when organizations do the right thing for the right reasons to achieve a sustainable competitive advantage. Sustainable competitive advantage as a unique competitive position for a company where activities are tailored to strategy with clear trade-offs present and choices as compared to competitors. The competitive advantage arises from a fit across the activities, and sustainability arises from the activity system and not the individual parts. This definition, sustainable competitive advantage, establishes operational effectiveness as a given. Sustainable leadership reflects an emerging purposeful consciousness among people who are choosing to live their lives in lead organizations in ways that account for their footprint on the earth, society, and the health of a global economy. Sustainable leadership and sustainability revealed there are many meanings and that these ideas are constantly changing, emerging, and being redefined. In determining a definition of sustainable leadership, environmental definitions seem to have framed and defined the topic. However, the topic of sustainable leadership is rooted in the business definitions of sustainability and is becoming more influential in business today. In developing this definition, all levels of education, income, and interest that may encountered when using the SLQ were considered as a key factor. Ultimately, this definition and example will be used in the SLQ by organizations to determine their quantifiable level of sustainable leadership from the perspective of all employees. Therefore, comprehension by all organizational levels is the goal of this definition and example. Sustainable leadership is concerned with creating current and future profit for an organization while improving the lives of all concerned. An example to reinforce the definition of leadership sustainability and sustainability to be introduced is as follows. The firm wants to motivate their employees. They offer a stock option plan tied to productivity goals and a reduction in quality defects. The employees benefit from owning stock and will work to increase the value. The firm benefits from motivated employees, increased productivity, and quality improvement. Every entity has contact with the firm benefits from shared prosperity. Today's organizational leaders must successfully guide their entities through volatile economic times and do so in a sustainable manner. It is imperative that management quantify sustainable leadership with the measurement of employees' opinions. This new challenge has become an increasingly complex task for organizational leadership, and thus understanding the concept of sustainable leadership and sustainability expands in importance for all levels of organization. The development of a simplified definition and example that everyone in the organization can understand will also help organizations assess their level of sustainable leadership and focus organizational efforts that consider long-term survival. Assessing the level of sustainable leadership in an organization can also assist the organization in its efforts to create a competitive advantage and to develop methods that continually improve overall performance. Ultimately, an employee's opinion of sustainable leadership in a business setting will be quantified and tracked over time. Using the SLQ, the management will have a tool that will detail their progress in establishing decisions that will enhance the company now and in the future. Thank you very much. That is all about my presentation and mabuhay.
Thank you, sir, for your nice presentation. Uh, it's time for our quiz competition. So now we'll start our quiz competition. After quiz competition, we will come back in our question answer session. Okay, sir? Dear participant, now we'll start our quiz session. To join this session, you have to go slido.com. After that, you have to enter the code. The code is IGP. After short video, we will back on our quiz session. Let's enjoy our quiz session. Question answer session না করে চলে গেছে। Dear participant, now we'll start our quiz session. To join this session, you have to go www.slido.com, and after that you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP. You will pick your name from Slido. So join with your full name, which directly print all certificates. Top 10 will be awarded with quiz comprehension certificates. Already 70 people join in our session. So please everyone join in our session early. To join this session, you have to go slido.com, and then you have to enter the code. The code is IGP. Already 21 people joined in our session. After 2 minutes later, we start our quiz competition. So please everyone join early. To join this session, you have to go slido.com. After that, you have to enter the code. The code is IGP. Dear producer, now start our quiz session. First question. Sustainable development connects people through first option environment interaction, second options space and time. The correct answer is option 2 space and time, and only 11% people are right. Our second question. How many sustainable development goals are there? First option 70, second option 8. And the correct answer is 17, and 59% people are right. Our top ranker is Kian Giwi Isia. Third question. Which is not an element of sustainable human development? Option 1, global health. Second option, health. 65% people tell the first option, and 35% people tell health. And the correct answer is option 1, global health. Four now question. Which of the following is not an objective of the Sustainable Development Goals? Option 1, fight inequality and injustice. Second option, end hunger and malnutrition. And the correct answer is option 2, end hunger and malnutrition, and 28% people are right. Fifth now question. The concept of sustainable development seeks to help countries develop while first option, protecting the environment, helping prevent ethnic conflicts. And the correct answer is option 1, protecting the environment. And 81% people are right. And again, our top ranker is Kingiwi Isiya. Sixth now question, how many goals make up the Sustainable Development Goals CDGS? Option 1, 9. Second option, 17. And the correct answer is option 2, 17. And 85% people are right. Seventh now question, what year was the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted? First option, 2015, 2010. And the correct answer is option 1. Eighth now question, the UN's Sustainable Development Goals do not address women's empowerment at this time. Option 1, false. Second option, true. And the correct answer is false, and 92% people are right. Nine long question. The Sustainable Leadership Case Study (SLC) activity is option 1. The case study development of a sustainable leader. Second option, a project of sustainable leadership self development. 50% people tell option 1, and all other 50% people tell the option 2. And the correct answer is option 1, the case study development of a sustainable leader. Our last question. Which of the following is not an objective of the Sustainable Development Goals? First option, fight inequality and injustice. Second option, end hunger and malnutrition. And the correct answer is option 2, end hunger and malnutrition. Congratulations, Kian Goisia in our second position, Lia Fakunola third position, Ricky R. Polima in fourth position, Joel Barnasser and fifth position, Tashi Raftan, Sham rolling as HSS. Congratulations, top 10 quiz competition are winner. Today we have all of your name which you entered during joining. We'll pick and participate and we'll post them on our Facebook official page. Our Facebook official page is Institution of Global Professional. Dear participant, due to technical problem, we can't connect our speaker in our question answer session, so we have to cancel the our question answer session. Now we give you our webinar certificate code. Our webinar topic is sustainable leadership development. To claim certificate, you have to first go to www.eduigp.com. Then you have to log in if you have already an account, or you are new, you have to create new account. Once logged in, click free webinars, then select the webinar title and click continue course and get enrolled. Type the code your certificate code box. Click get your certificates. It is auto downloadable in PDF file already. And check your file manager or download folder. And our webinar code is today's webinar code is IGP1345. Our webinar code is IGP1345. Uh, Without code, no one is eligible for certificates. With code, you can claim your certificates anytime. Thank you so much for your active participation. Stay happy and healthy. Thank you so much.